G'day everyone, I'm Karen and today we are going to assemble the Malm queen size bed from Ikea. That's what it looks like when you get it home, and that's what it looks like out of the box. First thing I like to do is to check that I've got all the parts and lay them out neatly. Step 1, you get the head and the foot of the bed and you hammer the little plastic feet into the bottom. You can measure these and place the position of the feet neat and even, or you can just whack them in anywhere like I did. You don't see the feet when the bed's sitting on the carpet. Step 2, we're still at the head and the foot. We're going to screw in the cam screws. Double check that you're screwing them into the correct hole and be very careful to get them straight up and down, not screwed in on an angle, because that won't work. For step 3, we're going to get the sides of the bed. We're going to hammer in the dowels into both ends of both sides. Make sure you get the right size dowel because there are two different sizes, and make sure you're hammering them into the correct holes. Step 4 is inserting the cam wheels and then joining the sides to the head and the foot. So when you put your little silver disc in, make sure it pops in all the way to the bottom of the hole. Some of them will only go in halfway. Just give them a bit of a push and they'll pop all the way in so that they're nice and deep in the hole. Make sure the arrow is pointing towards the hole because the screws will go into these little silver disc things. When you try to push the side and the head together, they will only go so far. I kept trying to bash it to make them go all the way together. It wouldn't work. I've hurt my hand. It will only go so far, and then you get your Allen key thing and tighten them up. When you tighten them, do a little bit on one and then a little bit on the other and keep going back and forth. That way they tighten evenly. And when you do that, pull them together nice and even, nice and tight, no problem at all. When this works, it works really well, but the instructions are not clear at all. So quickly recap is pop the disc in as far as it will go, not halfway. Make sure the arrow is pointing in the right direction. Push the head and the side together as far as they will go, and then use the Allen key in the cam wheel to tighten them up all the way. If you're wondering why I'm wearing one black rubber glove, it's because I have a sensitivity to aluminium, and whatever aluminium blend they use in these silver discs, it really it makes me quite ill. It causes pain in my hand. I just have a really strong sensitivity to aluminium. That's what the glove's for. For step 5, you put the wooden dowels into the lower portion of the headboard, making sure that they go into the correct holes. For step 6, you take the screws and screw them into the bottom edge of the bottom of the headboard. Make sure you've got the right screws, make sure they're going into the right hole, and make sure they're straight up and down, not on a lean. At step 7, you lift the headboard top onto the headboard bottom. I've done it by myself to show that it can be done, but it's a heck of a lot easier if you've got two people. Also at step 7, you have to put those stupid plastic cap things into the holes. Good luck with that. Try not to swear too much. For step 8, you're attaching the side of the support frame to the actual side of the bed frame. There are 2 different heights to do this, so check the depth of your mattress and decide how deep you want your mattress to go into the frame, and then use the most appropriate line to fix the side to. There are 2 of these, one for the head and one for the foot. Make sure you screw them into the same height holes that you used on the side parts. The parts at step 10 are telescopic, so you can extend them out to the length that you need them to be. They also have a top and a bottom, so check the instructions and make sure you get it the right way. When you get to step 11, you use that little screw just to stop the pole from extending once it's fixed into place.
It just sits there.
Yep, that's right. It just sits there. The instructions at step 13 seem to suggest that you lay down the roll-out base and then you put the little screws in. Don't try and do that. It's insane. I don't know why they've done it that way. But put the screws in first and then you just roll out the bed base, and the little screws that stick up stop the bed base from sliding backwards and forwards. And then you're done.